Hello, welcome guys to my next lecture. So today we are going to see how to create the tables inside the Dataverse. Okay, so table, I mean we are going to create a custom table inside the Dataverse. Okay, so as you know guys, in last lecture we have discussed the entity relationship diagram where we have created our entity relationship model for our case study, right? So for our case study we are going to create the two tables, which is leave request and leave item, and the user table we are going to use, which is the out of box table which is provided by Microsoft. Okay, so for our custom table creation we are going to create leave request table and leave item table, and the relationship between them, that is one to n relationship, we are going to create it afterwards. So for this lecture we are going to create the leave request table inside our solution. So let's jump into that. So just go to your custom solution, go to tables, and inside tables you will find we have already added two tables which are inbuilt. Okay, and now there are two options to create the table. One is add existing and one is new. So when we want to add existing table from default solution, at that time we can use add existing option. Okay, so for now we are going to create custom table as leave request. So we need to create hit on new table and table. Okay, oh, I clicked on anywhere. Not this option I wanted. Okay, table. Sure whether it is blocking the pop-up. Sorry guys, let me refresh it. That option is not coming up. I'm not sure what is wrong with Microsoft today. Hope I think it will work. Not I need to create another video. Yeah, now it's working guys. Sorry for that. Okay. So let me show you again the options. So go on to new, hit on table, and you need to select table advanced properties. Okay, so we have different properties of table. While creating we need to set that. So display name for our table is leave request. Okay guys, so we have set display name. So plural name system auto generates it. Okay, by appending yes to the display name. So plural name mainly used um, at many places across the application to show notifications to user. So I will show where it exactly being used while exploring the application. Okay, so for now just rename it as per your convenience or keep it as is to be used inside the application. Okay, so we have here option to enable attachments. So once you enable these attachments means a user can upload the files to this Dataverse table directly guys. Okay, so this doesn't mean guys we are integrating it with the SharePoint. Okay, so we are not storing the file into SharePoint while you are selecting this particular field. It means you are going to store the file inside the data was table only. So be mindful of that, guys, because we are getting very limited space in our subscriptions. So files are usually takes um, more memory than other things. Okay, so yeah, we do have different techniques to store the file, like we can store the files in the SharePoint, or we can integrate OneDrive for that. So be mindful of that. For now I am just selecting it for enable attachments. Then we have schema name, guys. So schema name is usually the logical name for the table which is used across the application, while it is mostly useful while the coding purpose to address the table. Okay, so for now just keep it as it is, or you can change it now. Once you save the data, guys, it cannot be changed later. Okay, so whatever you want to do with schema name, just set it before creating the table only, guys. So we can set the type, record ownership. So all these advanced options we are going to see that in later upcoming lectures, guys. Okay, so again we have another tab for primary column. So currently system already taken the name as display name as name. Okay, so what I would suggest you guys, while creating the table you need to use your one of the column of your table as a primary column, guys. Okay, so currently we are going to create the leave request, and leave request has different columns like title, description, total days created on. So for now I can see title can be primary column, and it fits there well. Okay, so just create title as a primary column. So guys, don't confuse here with primary column and primary key. So primary key is the different concept in the database where all the values inside the primary key column has to be unique, but that is the not case with the primary column. The values inside the primary column can be duplicate. Okay, and guys, let me check. Okay, primary column. So we have the primary column is nothing but, guys, the face of the record. Let me show inside the application. uh, I will open one of the record from our account table. Let me run the app. So primary column concept will be uh, more visible to you, and it can be. So let's go to the accounts. Okay, guys, so whenever you are viewing the accounts in the view at that time, if you see here, this particular name is getting the hyperlink, right? So this is the full name of the account. Okay, the account name. So while creating this account table, the Microsoft have declared the account name column as the primary column. So it is the face of the record, right, guys? If you click on this, you will see the form for that account, and here you can see this is the face of the record, which is nothing but account name. So hope you guys understood what do you mean by primary column. So title is going to be the primary column of our leave request table. Okay, so we have the description. If you want to provide, you can provide. You have to set the schema name. If you want, you can enter the schema name. Then we have business required, or you want it to be optional. So for now, we set it as a business required, as it is the face of the record, and we don't want this view to be empty, guys. Let me show you. Yeah, right. You don't want to see anything here empty, right? Yeah. And there is homework for you guys. Just uh, make it as a optional, and don't provide the value, and see how this view will look like. Okay, so that is the homework for you. So for now, let me create the title, and you have the maximum character count. You can set the character count here for title. So currently it is 850. You can set anything you want as per your requirement, and hit on save. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so table got created, leave request with one. So if you explore this leave request, we have columns, right? So if you notice, we have bunch of columns already created by the system for you. So these are really helpful to manage the life cycle of this particular table. Okay, guys. So we have created by, we have created on, we have leave request, which is unique identifier. And then if you see here, title, guys, it is the column got created, the primary column. So title got created, and here you see the primary key. um, we don't have to create the primary key for any table, so that will be taken care by system itself. So for your table, the system have already created unique identifier as a leave request column, which is nothing but primary key for this particular table, guys. So hope you understood. Yeah, and you can explore like relationships are there. We have keys, we have different forms for the leave request table. Okay, let me check if there are any forms. Okay, we don't have any forms for the table. Okay, okay, guys, don't worry, we can create the forms for the table. And here you can see the properties of table. So as I said you guys, we can change the display name, we can change the plural name once it's created, but we cannot change the schema name, logical names, these settings after creation. And yeah, there are many things we can change afterwards also. And the primary column, that also we cannot change once we create the table. Okay, guys, hope you understood. And we have customizations we also for this particular table. We will see all these things in our upcoming lectures. So for now, if you understood how to create the custom table, and in upcoming lecture we will see how to add the attributes to the table, like description, total days, created on, all these attributes we are going to add in our next lecture. Hope you guys understood. Thank you very much for attending my lecture, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down below, and do subscribe and follow. Thank you guys. Bye.